today I will be just chilling and making a pair of earrings on my shop, or these aren't on my shop yet, but they're pumpkin earrings. I have 3 of these in gold and 3 in silver. I have to make a buttload of stuff. So I'm going to be at the Arizona State Card Show in downtown Phoenix at the Convention Center in November. It's 3 days. I think it's November. I don't remember what days it is, but I will be uploading something to my Instagram that gives you the details for the Arizona State Card Show, where, when, what days, all that. It's 3 days though, and I will be selling my jewelry there. So one thing I'm selling is obviously the pumpkin earrings for fall. My classic raindrop earrings in various colors and various bead colors and in silver as well as gold. I will also be selling these little bow earrings that I made. I will be selling, if I can get it unhooked here, okay. I'll be selling my Christmas light bracelets. There are 4 Christmas light bracelets left. These will not be coming back for Christmas until I sell these. It possibly won't be coming back at all because it takes a lot of wire and all. I have, I think, 1 or 2 of these little candy heart earrings left. I'm going to be bringing back the classic angel. This will be only in silver. I will have more of these vintage flower earrings, and so on and so forth. I also have more dino earrings if people like those. Alright, so without further ado, I'm going to be using artistic wire 20 gauge in silver. And I'm just gonna make a pair of the pumpkin earrings, and I'm just gonna chat with y'all, or show you how to make it actually. So you want this much wire. Don't know how much that is in inches, but it's quite a bit. You're going to use your round nose pliers and pinch 4 to 8 inches and just wrap it like this. So it makes a loop like that. And then with the flat nose pliers, I'm gonna pinch that and wrap the pumpkin stem, or wrap this piece of wire around this piece of wire 8 times, or 8 to 10 times. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, I'm gonna do 10. 9, 10. And you can just snip off that end wire that you've made 10 rounds with. Now flat nose, ow. Okay. Now the flat nose, this sharp edge right here, that sharp edge right there, just gonna tuck it around with the flat nose pliers so it doesn't poke you anymore. Now you're gonna take, and these are earrings by the way. This can also be a pendant. So you would do it 20 times wrapped or 16 depending. I'm just gonna use 3 of these seed beads. I'm gonna show you what they look like. 3 of those green seed beads. you're gonna take your 3 seed beads in your hand and just thread them on to here, and they should stop at the bottom because you made that coil around the wire. Just add 3 of the seed beads, and then whatever, if you're making pumpkin earrings, I would go with an orange. I'm using orange sparkly beads. They can also be like a cream or a cream pearl. If you like white pumpkins, that's a possibility. If you're making, yeah, anyway, or if you just like the style of having 3 colored seed beads with a big bead at the bottom, then do whatever. But these are for pumpkins, so it's green and orange with the silver wire. Now you're gonna hold the wire like this, kind of wrap to your left around the bead like that. Wrap it around the front of one of the seed beads, and then wrap it around like this, so it makes, I'm gonna show you a little closer, so it makes that like crisscross pattern, and you're just gonna do that in between each seed bead. So I just did it at the base of the seed bead, and you're just gonna, hold on. So you wrapped it around, now you're gonna wrap it around the other way without bending the product. Hold on. So you're gonna bend it, and it's gonna go behind that first bend, or in front, doesn't matter. And you're gonna go in between the seed beads to look like that. And then you're just gonna bring this wire back down and around and go around again between the seed bead. So I'm just gonna do this really quick. This is not an in-depth tutorial, or I would not be showing my face in this tutorial, but it's just gonna look like that. So it's like the wire wrapping, and then you're just gonna do that one more time at the top. And then you can cut off the excess. And wire cutters. Flat nose. Make sure that does not poke. And then you have one little, if you can see that, one little like, I can't see, so hopefully you saw. I'm gonna make a pair of earrings. So I'm gonna make another one like that. But that's how you make those. And then the raindrop earrings, I've done a tutorial on those before. The raindrop earrings, done a tutorial on those. They're literally the same thing, except you don't put 3 seed beads at the top. You literally just wrap around the coiled part instead of wrapping around the seed beads. But what I like to do is I just like to wrap around the coil of the seed beads for the pumpkin earrings, as shown in the other pair of pumpkin earrings I made. But it just depends on what you want. So I don't wrap around the coil when I make the pumpkins because I think it looks better just wrapped around the seed beads. But when I'm making my regular raindrops, the base bead, the big bead will be all the way down at the coils, and then I wrap around the coils. That makes sense. But I'm gonna make, I have to make, I made this really cute evil eye ring. I'm gonna show you some rings I made recently. I made this really pretty, like, it looks like Saturn to me, or like a planet bead. These are all in various sizes, so if you come see me at the card show, I will be selling these. But if you come see me at the card show, I'm just gonna have them on a display, all the rings on a display, and I'm gonna have my display for all the other jewelry. Also, if you want to get your hands on this lovely necklace, it's called Heart to Heart necklace. It has 3 hearts on it, if you can tell. And it's a Valentine's Day necklace, but I don't think these will be coming back into my shop for Valentine's Day this year. I might do some other things depending on what I feel like, but I'm making a couple more of these for the show, along with this Summer Vibes necklace with the turtles. I'll be making these 2 necklaces, same length. They're like about there. They're not long, they're not short. They're just medium length. I'll be making a couple more of each of those necklaces. And I might be making a new necklace at the show. I will also be making jewelry actively at the show, so if you want to come say hi, see how I make stuff. Also, if you come to the show, I will be doing custom rings and earrings, and they take about 5-10 minutes to make depending on what you get, but this bowl will be there with all the beads you can pick from. And you just pay me when you get your ring or earring pair, and I tell you how long it's gonna take, make it, you give me money, and then you take it home with you. But that's only at the shows. I don't do customs for my Etsy shop. I might in the future, we will see. But I'm not gonna do that for my Etsy shop at the moment because I don't get very many orders. Hopefully I get more orders coming soon. But yeah, so that's all I wanted to show you today. I just wanted to get on here and post something. I figured I'm going to the show and I'm selling, so I figured why not make a YouTube video about these little pumpkin earrings that I'm trying out at the show and then might put on my shop. We will see next year when it's fall again. So yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.